There is blame to be placed here. Now, does Mother Nature happen? Yes, she does. She's quite the jerk sometimes. That cannot be helped. But a lot of things went wrong. There were some not great systems in place that could have prevented this, but it lies solely on the county to start. And then it's going to have to go up the chain to the elected officials in Washington who have not only defunded this, but have how long did Kristi Noem drag her feet? A couple days? Like, there are people to blame. Now, blaming the people who have been gaslit and lied to by their elected officials for voting them in to only have this happen, we can kind of say, well, we tried to tell you this, which we did, we as in anyone who was against this, but algorithms have kept us from being heard as logical sources of information to the right on purpose. So then we can also go and blame Meta, TikTok, and all these other places that are suppressing this information that we have literally been screaming about from Project 2025 for over a year. So no, I don't blame the voters, but yes, I do blame the politicians.
Brandon, I wanted to look at some of the failures at the federal level here. So apparently the National Weather Service has lost close to 600 staff. The Trump Doge layoffs included a warning coordination meteorologist that played a critical role in the communication coordination between the forecasters and the emergency managers and the public. So there was somebody who was supposed to be in this office who could have done something in this storm, wasn't there.
And I do want to say my heart goes out to anyone who is experiencing themselves directly or their family. You know, that's 100 or so families that will never be the same again. I think both things can be true, though, that this is a tragedy. This is a natural disaster. This is something where we should be focusing on the ground, on search and rescue. But we can also be talking about what went wrong as to not let this continue happening going forward. The cuts, we probably shouldn't be cutting things like the NOAA. We probably shouldn't be cutting things like the National Weather Service. They stand for emergencies just like this. Obviously, if you have less hands on deck to deal with an emergency, you're going to be less able to deal with that emergency. I think that's simple logic.